event when AEs began concept sketches for a new Le Mans car with the aim of progress as soon as possible.
The regulations no longer require the car to be based on a road-going model, with the result that there were far fewer design restrictions. But the team insists that the new car remains conventional. And my name's Dick Dastardly. Based on a production car block, a brand new V8 engine was running on the test bench by early December, and just days later it was circuit tested for the first time in a 1998 Mule. February saw the rollout of the all-new CLR on the Fontana Superspeedway in California, ready for the first of several endurance tests. Immediately obvious is the fact that this car is tiny. A Formula One car in GT clothing by the looks of it, and it weighs in at just 900 kilos. It stands less than a metre high, making it smaller than the GT40, named for its height in inches. And it features low, flat bodywork designed specifically for Le Mans, where the old enemies, top speed and downforce, are both required from the same package, making the aerodynamics a crucial element of a car which will cruise the long straights at 320 kilometres an hour and average 220 on a lap. The main elements of the aero package compared to its predecessor are the reduction in frontal area. It's lower, narrower and with a smaller cockpit. On its first long-distance test in California at the end of February, the car completed 7,000 kilometres in around 30 hours without revealing any major problems. In its second long run in March, the engine completed some 5,000 kilometres, the team having no problems with a car they said ran like clockwork, though it still had to face two 24-hour test sessions. These are full race simulations, as vital a part of the development process as the design and construction themselves. AMG Mercedes chief engineer Gerhard Unger specified that every individual component of the race car must have functioned smoothly for the entire duration of at least one 24-hour test session before it could be used in competition. That's quite a tall order, even though it's the same cylinder block as was used to win Le Mans in 1989 and to run last year's FIA Championship. Everything inside it is brand new, just the way it looks. That low roofline meant an adjustment to the geometry of the bodywork around the cockpit in order to give the drivers a reasonable field of vision. The front slopes lower, it's heavily wasted, and the wheel arches noticeably extend into the surface of the car.
This year they've made a step forward in every area that they can. Aerodynamics, engine and Bridgestone, we've worked on tyres, and we've just tried to prepare ourselves as best we can, and hopefully it's enough for a good result at Le Mans.
Webber is one of a 9-man team scheduled to race 3 CLRs at Le Mans.
That will be the 7th time I drove Le Mans, so I have a great experience of this race. It's very long running distance race, and for sure that will be very hard. Last year everybody knows that we have a lot of problems, and this year we are running a lot. We have tested 3 times the car in long distance running, 2 times to the States and 1 time at Monaco in France. So now I think we are ready, but the concurrence is also very good, so that will be very hard.
Though Le Mans rules mean the engine inlet restrictors should have robbed the car of power, the massive work of the engineers, always with one eye on the vital aspect of reliability, plus the very low weight, means the CLR is faster than its CLK predecessor, and it's been proved in testing that going for low weight and smaller inlets was a better choice than higher weight above 950 kilos and larger inlets. The classic 24-hour marathon has long since become a 24-hour sprint, and only those who complete the distance without suffering technical problems have a real chance of victory against their competitors. Le Mans is a beast, says AMG, the greatest challenge and the most intensive stress for the technology over such a long period of time.
By the time the team was ready for pre-qualifying at Le Mans, the CLR had completed 3 long-distance tests, with 2 more planned between now and the race in June.